Hello my amazing guys, I'm more than happy to have you on my channel. With this channel, we discuss business, finance, entrepreneurship, and everything like these. Kindly subscribe to this channel if you're interested in learning more with me. In this video, we will be looking at 10 valuable stocks that could be the next Apple or Amazon. Apple and Amazon are two of the most widely discussed names when it comes to business success, as they both have a total market cap over $1 trillion and currently rank as the first and fourth largest companies in America. While both of those stocks are likely to remain long-term winners, investors looking to get a little more bang for their buck might want to consider smaller, faster-growing companies to add to their investment portfolios. Here's a look at 10 stocks that could be the next Apple or Amazon in terms of rising to prominence in their industry and providing investors with solid long-term returns, perhaps even on their way to joining the $1 trillion club. Be sure to consult with your financial advisor before investing, as investing in individual stocks is always risky, and some of these names could be considered speculative. Block, formerly Square, SQ. Price as of July 13, 2023, $76.20. Payment processor Block, known as Square until a name change in late 2021, has been a long-term winner since going public. However, as with many growth stocks from late 2021 until now, investors have punished the valuation of Block, cutting the share price around 80% from all-time highs. Shopify, Shop. Price as of July 13, 2023, $70.37. Add Shopify to the list of high-growth stocks that have fallen back to earth over the last 2 years, with shares now sitting about 60% off their highs. In the last few quarters, the e-commerce stock has been dealing with a much more challenging environment than it faced in the height of the pandemic. Under these circumstances, growth has slowed, and Shopify has had to take measures to cut costs. Meta Platforms Inc. Meta. Price as of July 13, 2023, $313.41. The last few years have been a real roller coaster for the company formerly known as Facebook. After Mark Zuckerberg went all in on the metaverse, including a name change and tens of billions of dollars of spending, investors left the stock in droves and the price cratered, going from nearly $380 a share to a low near $88. C Limited SE. Price as of July 13, 2023, $63.06. C Limited has often been dubbed the Amazon of Southeast Asia, and that alone makes it worth watching. That region of the world has a rapidly growing consumer class, or at least it did until the coronavirus pandemic struck. Combined with the general abandonment of Chinese shares by market participants, a high valuation, and its lack of profitability, C Limited shares have suffered badly, now sitting more than 80% below their all-time high. But the company's still rapid growth and plans to expand its e-commerce offering to Latin America and Europe could prove to be huge opportunities for the company. NVIDIA NVDA. Price as of July 13, 2023, $459.77. NVIDIA has been a tech market leader for years now, and its growth seems unstoppable. The chip maker has been in the right place with the right product at the right time, and its stock price has reflected this. After taking a big hit to its multiple at the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022, NVIDIA's stock went on a tear and powered its way to a new all-time high, even briefly cracking the $1 trillion barrier. Airbnb ABNB. Price as of July 13, 2023, $140.09. Airbnb is already a titan in a very highly fragmented industry, with a market share of about 20% of the entire rental vacation market. One of its key competitive advantages is an asset-light business model. It acts as a platform to connect guests and hosts rather than owning and operating its own hotels or vacation homes. Everquote, Ever. Price as of July 13, 2023, $7.06. Everquote is definitely a high-risk, high-reward play. The online provider of insurance quotes provides aggregated information from a variety of providers to allow consumers to choose where they want to buy their auto, home, medical, life, renters, or commercial insurance products. Shares are down more than 80% from their all-time highs, as investors have been disappointed with results over the last year and a half, and growth stocks in general have gotten hammered. Opendoor Technologies, Open. Price as of July 13, 2023, $4.83. Called the Amazon of houses by some, Opendoor Technologies is a potentially very risky stock that could be a huge winner if it can manage its business successfully over the long run. The online real estate innovator went public in the summer of 2020 and the stock rose quickly, but when fears over high-growth stocks with no profits took over the market at the end of 2021, Opendoor got swept up in the sell-off. DocuSign, Doku. Price as of July 13, 2023, $53.93. DocuSign stock started getting pummeled in late 2021 due to a variety of factors. In addition to the general trend of rising interest rates hurting growth stock multiples, analysts and investors alike jumped ship over worries that DocuSign's growth would fall off when the pandemic ended. StoneCo SD&E. Price as of July 13, 2023, $12.85. Would you be interested in a stock owned by Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway that trades at almost 90% off of its all-time high? What if it was in the trendy fintech industry? If so, then StoneCo might be just what you're looking for. Thank you again for watching and enjoying our videos. Kindly share, like, subscribe, and comment so we can always learn more of these good content. I am humbly looking forward in meeting you often.